Hi friends, in this video we will talk about what it takes to pursue a career as an actuary. What are all the details that you need to be aware? What is the eligibility requirement? What courses you're supposed to do? What are the prospects of actuaries? And what is the demand supply game? And what are some of those important colleges who are offering these courses at an undergraduate level? And what are the number of papers that you need to clear if you want to become an actuary? Can you do it after your 12th grade? Can you do it after your undergraduate or postgraduate? What are the various options and what are the career prospects and some of the important careers, the titles that you gain as you complete your actuarial qualification? Come on, let's get going. Analyzing data, crunching numbers, and interpreting statistics. Does these activities give you a rush in your head? And are your analytical skills remain unmatched? Does your analytical skills remain unmatched? Then actuarial science could be your calling. It could be your career opportunity. So what is actuarial science all about? Actuarial science is the field which is all about analyzing computation, logic, and data. It involves from designing insurance policies to solving business problems. Actuaries are in demand in any field where risk is involved. In fact, this career, actuarial science, is ranked among the top 25 professions in the world, according to a survey done by US. Now let's understand who are these actuaries. Actuaries are, they analyze different types of data to calculate and manage risk. They help companies from efficient policies by protecting themselves from uncertain and undesirable future events. Actuaries are required in any field where risk is involved, including banking, insurance, healthcare, and even non-financial areas. It is their ability to analyze data to understand risk makes them especially useful in the field of insurance. Actuaries are the masterminds behind insurance policies. They analyze facts, figures, and trends to formulate various insurance programs. Now, what do they typically do? They design financial policies and monitoring of if there are enough funds to in the company. They determine the rate of interest to be given to the customers on insurance policies, for insurance policies. They keep a check on insurance risk to minimize losses for the companies. They predict the occurrences of various illness such as heart disease, cancer, etc. among different groups to incorporate these risks. They assess risk for financial planning of the company. These are the masterminds. Actuaries are the masterminds behind the insurance policies. And of course, we all in our day-to-day life, we have health insurance, life insurance, vehicle insurance, property insurance, whatnot. Now, formulating the policies and making sure the policy itself is a risk-free for the company. And of course, they also consider the well-being of the consumer as well. That is what actuaries does. Sounds interesting, isn't it? Now, what are they trained on? They are trained on designing an insurance product and setting its price. How much should an insurance product should be priced at what price? And they select the right people, right audience for that insurance products, the target audience. And of course, since they work for a company, they take into account of how to minimize the losses for the company by reinsuring the company insurance policies with other insurer. Now look at it, how it works. And of course, it is not all about minimizing the losses. It's all about maximizing the profits for the company and thus protecting the customer's amount, which is to be kept with the insurance companies as well for many years. preparing on a given date a summary for the company liabilities, commitments. They determine the adequacy of reserves, certifying the solvency of the insurance company. Some of the legalities they take care as well. Now let's look at what is that eligibility. Typically in India, if you wish to become an actuary, in India, a fellow member of the Institute of Actuaries is known as the actuary, Indian Institute of Actuaries or Indian Actuary Institute. To become a fellow, one has to first become a student member of the institute and then clear all the papers, exams of the institute and fulfill other criteria from time to time. The eligibility criteria to appear for actuarial papers are subjective, relatively. 10 plus 2 passed students who have attained 85% marks in mathematics or statistics, or graduate or postgraduate students with 55% aggregate or more on mathematics and statistics are eligible to apply. We will see the eligibility in detail. There are about 15 papers and there is no fixed duration of this course. If one pursues with dedication, it would be completed somewhere between 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 years time frame. And these exams are conducted twice in a year, May, June time frame and again in October, November time frame. And well, so far there have not been any restrictions on the number of attempts that you can give per paper. But if you are not able to complete it in 3 to 5 years time, that means you might end up with derailing your prospects in being able to clear it. Now let's get ahead and then see in detail how one could become an actuary. There are 4 steps at a high level, and then we will talk about each one of these steps in detail as we move on. Now step number 1, take up commerce with maths or PCM, physics, chemistry, mathematics after your 12th grade. That means you need to choose commerce with maths as a group, as a stream, or MPC, PCM as your stream after your 10th grade. That's your plus 2. After which, another step, you pursue graduation in maths or statistics or BCom or actuarial science in an undergraduate. That's another way to get there. Now, in either case, one have to clear the actuarial entrance exam to become a fellow member and to get recognized as an actuary. And after which, you have to complete those 15 papers, which is there at, different levels, and we will talk about them in detail. Now, going through that route of, plus 2, take up commerce with maths or PCM after your 10th grade, get into 12th grade. And as we have already discussed, actuarial science is all about data, numbers and statistics. It is very important to have strong hold on mathematics and statistics to make a successful career in it. Commerce with mathematics or science with mathematics are recommended streams that you should take up in 11th and 12th grade. That's obvious if you want to become an actuary. Mathematics is crucial here, whether you come from a commerce background or from a science background. That's one way to get into it. Okay. Now, the next option, you completed your 12th grade, okay, either in commerce with maths or in PCM, and you pursued mathematics, statistics or actuarial science as an undergraduate program, okay. BSc Mathematics, BSc Statistics or BSc Actuarial Science. Those are the recommended courses, those are the obvious courses. Because mathematics, probability, concepts, analytics, problem solving, these are all the key functions for actuarial science. And of course, the other courses, there are these, BSc Actuarial Science and MSc Actuarial Science. That's the other route which you could take. After which you can directly work with the companies. You will be recognized as well to work in that capacity. The next option is take the actuarial common entrance test. The first step to become a member in the Institute of Actuaries of India. and become a practicing actuary is to clear their entrance exam, ACET it is most often called. You can appear for the entrance exam after your 12th grade, or even you are a graduate, postgraduate, either way it is possible. Either you could write your ACET exam after your 12th grade or after your undergraduate program. Well, ACET is a 100 marks test and it is conducted online. This test, lasting for 3 hours, is divided into two sections. Section 1, which includes mathematics, statistics and data interpretation. Section 2, which includes English and logical reasoning. Right? Now further, after you clear the actuarial science stages, since actuarial science is a professional course, you are required to clear different examination stages to pursue this field. There are written as well as practical exams conducted. There are one important point to keep in mind, there are no regular colleges or classes for these 15 papers to be taught. It is more like a professional certification. However, the Institute of Actuarial Sciences, provide the reference study material for them, and I think almost all major cities have got these chapter offices where you will get guidance. As we discussed earlier, there are 15 papers which are divided into 4 stages. Stage 1 will be core technical and stage 2 is called core application. Stage 3 will be specialist technical and stage 4 is specialist application. Those are the 4 different stages. Now you get to choose your subjects or papers from these 4 stages. You're required to clear all the papers, 9 in total from core technical, and all 3 papers from core application, and any 2 out of 8 for the specialist technical, and any 1 out of 6 from the specialist application. Once you clear the first 2 stages, my friends, you are termed as an associate with IAI, Indian Actuarial Institute. On clearing all 4 stages and acquiring 3 years of experience, you will become a fellow member. As a fellow, you can pursue further studies and research in this field. However, clearing 5 papers is enough for you to fetch your job as an actuary. And as we discussed earlier, there is no defined time frame to clear the exams, and you can complete them at your own pace. Well, do we get any exemptions from the ACET exam, for the ACET exam? Yes, in the following cases. The Institute of Actuaries of India has a mutual agreement with a few international actuarial bodies that allows students who have passed at least 3 subjects from these bodies in order to be eligible to skip the ACET exam altogether. And these bodies are the Institute and Faculty of Actuaries from UK, Casualty Actuarial Society, and Institute of Actuaries of Australia. Generally, students in India prefer to apply for the IFOA as the papers offered are relatively easy, although the minimum pass percentage and the cost for taking these exams are much higher. So here is a list for you, the top colleges for mathematics and statistics. Well, the top in the list is Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Chennai Mathematical Institute, Delhi University, Ferguson College, Presidency University, University of Mumbai, and many more. Now, what are these top colleges who are offering the actuarial science courses? Well, Christ University, Bangalore, MSc Actuarial Science, and BSc Actuarial Mathematics Science, Bishop Herbert College in Tiruchinappalli or Tiruchi. And of course, there are few others as you see on your screen. Now, well, what is the scope for actuaries? Actuarial science is definitely one of the most popular courses among those who have a knack for numbers, statistics, and data, no doubt about it. If we look at some of the numbers as announced by IAI, Indian Actuarial Institute, there are only over 9,000 students, 160 associates, and 340 fellows in India. The demand for qualified actuaries is much higher than the supply, and hence the average salary in this field is quite high. They are at par you compare with any other career. Well, the actuaries work on multiple areas, both in private and government sector. Within the field of insurance, you can work in different areas such as health insurance, vehicle insurance, life insurance, employee retirement, benefits, general insurance, and so on. Besides insurance companies, you can work with the pension firms, benefits firms, and so on. And as an actuary, you can hold managerial roles in the domain of actuarial science. An MBA in insurance or actuarial science will give you the expertise to manage insurance and risk projects and ensure their smooth functioning. Of course, you can work even as a consultant and advise companies in multiple areas such as life insurance, taxation, employee benefits, risk management, investment, and so on. The scope for actuaries is huge, my friends. Now, well, here are some career opportunities for you to quickly take a sneak peek. Actuary, they call it as a risk analyst, actuarial analyst, healthcare analyst, asset liability manager, general officer, administrative officer, actuary director, financial insurance consultants in IT sector, risk managers, analysts, whatnot. These are some of the career opportunities for you to look at and gain an understanding about. Now let's answer that $1 million question. Should you pursue a career in actuarial science? Well, all that information what we discussed so far is good, exciting. Now, as we by now you would have understood, actuarial science is not an easy route to follow, and the process of becoming actuary is long. So before you take up the leap into this career, you should check whether you possess certain important skills or not. Are you comfortable with numbers? Can you work with numbers efficiently? Do you have a strong hold and calling towards statistics and probability? Are your analytical skills good? Are you comfortable in dealing with huge amounts of data? Are you willing to work stretched, extendable hours at workplace? If yes, then you should surely pursue. And of course, the career is all rosy. There's a huge demand. The supply is very less. Okay, here are some of the actuary institutes in the world, as you see on your screen. Our very own Institute of Actuaries in India, Institute and Faculty of Actuaries, and a couple of others. And lastly, did you know that 21st August is celebrated as Actuaries Day in memory of L.S. Vaidyanathan, who is one of the first actuaries from India? Well, I hope this video is useful for you in order if you're planning to pursue a career as an actuary. If not, I hope you gained an understanding about actuarial science as a career and what are the various details that you need to consider and what are the do's and don'ts, what are the skills you need to possess, and so on and so forth. Thank you for watching, and we'll meet again with another topic in another video.